Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Well, today we are going to implement the login view. So let's start coding. Let's go to our authentication folder and here let's create a new group. Let's call it view model. And let's also create another new group and let's call it view. Inside my view folder, let's create a new file, a swiftui view, and let's call it login view. Okay, perfect. And as you can see, it will be a v stack, so it will be a v stack inside a navigation stack. So let's create a navigation stack. Inside my navigation stack, I will have a v stack with a spacing of 70, and I will give it dot background, and it will be color.gray 5, so color.system gray 5. Okay, perfect. And here it will be a spacer and another spacer, and between these two spacer I will have an image. My image will be Facebook circle. It's an image from my asset folder. Okay, perfect. It will be dot resizable, dot scale to fill, and with a frame with width and height of 70. Okay, perfect. And I will also make an A stack with a spacer, so the background will be on all the screen. After my image, I will have, as you can see, it's a V stack with a spacing of 24, so V stack with a spacing of 24, and inside it I will have a text field, so text field with I think, let me check, mobile number or email address. So mobile number or email address. Perfect. And I will also have text, and here I will use my view model. So let's go to the view model group and create a new file, a Swift file. Let's call it login view model. Okay, perfect. Let's create new class. Let's call it login view model of type observable object, and here it will be at publish var email of type string, and it will be empty by default, and at published var password, it will be also a string, and by default it will be empty. And inside my login view, so let's make at state object private var view model equals login view model. Okay, perfect. And here it will be dollar view model dot email. Okay, hopefully everything will be working. And here it will be dot text input auto capitalization. It will be dot never, and this one, so when, as you can see, when I write the first letter, it will be lowercase. I don't want the first one to be uppercase. That's why we do text input auto capitalization dot never. Okay, then we will give it dot background of dot white. We will use dot padding of 12. Okay, perfect. And we will give it a frame with width and height. For the height it will be 50, but for the width I need the size of the screen, and to get that we will use geometry reader. So before my v stack, let's embed inside a nice tag, and here let's call it geometry reader and use proxy in, and here it will be proxy dot size dot width minus 30. Okay, perfect, and let's give it a clip shape of rounded rectangle with a corner radius of 10. Okay, perfect, and as you can probably will see, we will use the same text field for password and for many of the screens when we will be creating the new account. That's why I will create a modifier for this. So let's go to our component folder in view modifier. Let's create a new file, a Swift file. Let's call it custom text field view modifier. Okay, perfect, and here I will first import swiftui. I will create a struct, call it custom text field view modifier. It will be of type view modifier, and here I will call the body, and it will be content, and here I will cut this part. I will just keep the text input auto capitalization because I won't use it for all of them, so I will keep it, and here I will paste this code, and as you probably know, I will always use an extension of view, and here I will create a function called custom text view modifier, but the C will be lowercase, and it will return some view. And to be honest, I just realized that I forgot something. Proxy.size.width, I don't have this, so I will need a private var width of type cgfloat, and we will call the initializer, and we will replace it with width, and here I will pass also the width, which will be of type cgfloat, and here I will call modifier, and I will call custom text field view modifier, and I will give him the width. Okay, perfect. Now we can go to our login view, and here I will just call .custom text field view modifier and give it proxy.size.width, and hopefully everything will be working perfect. As you can see, it's perfect. Now we will add another one. It will be a text field. Let me check what's the name. It's password. So password, and for text it will be $viewModel.password, and I will give it again custom text field view modifier with proxy.size.width, and perfect. As you can see, the result I want. Then I will have this button, so I will create a button with an action and label. Action will be empty for now. For the label, it will be log in with a font of .headline, with a font weight of .semi-bold, with a background of .blue, with a foreground style of .white. Perfect. We'll also give it a frame with width and height. For the width, it will be proxy.size.width minus 30, and for the height it will be 44. Perfect. And for the clip shape, it will be rounded rectangle with corner radius of 30. Okay, beautiful. Then I got forgotten password, so I will have a text called forgotten password. I think, yes, it's uppercase, okay. And with a font of that subheadline and font weight of dot semi-bold. Okay, perfect. Then we got this one, it will be also a V stack after the spacer. We will have a V stack with a spacing of 24. And inside it we got this button, so it will be a button with action and label and with text called create a new account. Let me check without the question mark. Okay, and then it will be, I think, let me check just how it will be. Okay, I will be dot overlay and here it will be a rounded rectangle with corner radius of 30 and stroke which will be dot blue with line width and line width of 1. Okay, perfect. I also need to give him a padding, so not a padding, sorry, a frame with width and height. For the width it will be proxy dot size dot width minus 30, and for the height it will be 44. Okay, I think perfect. The second thing we need to do is, of course, sorry, I need also to give it a font of dot headline and a font weight of dot semi-bold. Okay, perfect. The next step will be to add this one. As you can see, it's an image and the text. So after inside my V stack, after my button, I will have an A stack with a spacing of 5. And here I will have my image. So image, call it meta. It's from our asset folder. It will be dot resizable, dot scale to fill, and with a frame with width and height of 16. Okay, perfect. And then I got text. It will be meta with a font of that dot subheadline and a font weight of dot semi-bold. And to the entire A stack I will give it dot foreground style of color of dark gray dot dark gray. Okay, perfect. I think it's the result we want. It's very similar. That's what we want. In the next video we will start implementing the scene app screen. So as always, if you like the video, please like the video, and if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.